Hello, everyone. This is Sisters of the Mystical Tarot, and I am your host, Val from Dragonfly Crystals, along with my beautiful co hosts, Marina of Heart Centered Tarot, Allie, Heart and Soul Connected, Shari, Voices from the Swamp. And we are here to talk about the daily practices for the modern priestess, goddess, priestess. I mean, how do we take care of ourselves? What do we do to honor that inner goddess that we are? Do we have any practices? What does that look like? So it's really important now more than ever for the divine feminine to be honored. And where does that start? It starts within you, of course. You have to take the first steps in that honoring for those around you to go, oh, she is to be honored.
Yes. She must be obeyed.
Yes, she that must be obeyed should be on every coffee mug. No.
Yes.
Oh, and that's a good one. But
especially Shari, she lives with 4 men.
yes,
3, I guess.
yes. I mean, there you are. So,
well, if you count the dogs and one of the cats, I live with 3, 4, 5, 6 men.
yeah,
boy.
yes,
And just me and Minu were the only 2 females.
there you
Actually, it
are.
would be 7 because we also have a lizard and it's a male. So
Oh my God.
I'm surrounded by testosterone.
And so you really have to set your
Yeah.
boundaries and be in your power, all of these things to keep your sacred space within that unit with all those, the male dominated energy. And of course, even though we have the male and female within us,
Yes.
because of course we couldn't function without
Mhm.
both of those working together, going out into the world and being in the receptive divine feminine mode of compassion and all of that.
Yes.
We still have to realize that those around us are going to react to how we treat ourselves and think of ourselves. And so this is a very important topic. It isn't just a random thing. It is something now coming upon the planet into our awareness that the divine feminine is rising. And how are we going to look at that and treat it in our everyday lives? And where does that start, ladies? Here.
Absolutely.
I'm not just talking about the women, men. There's divine feminine inside of them. Do they take, beautiful salt baths? Or do they sit in meditation and give themselves that quiet space? There is the divine feminine within men as well, for them to honor and appreciate the beautiful compassion and love that a man can have for his children, for his family, that are for humanity. This is also a place to nurture. So we're talking about everyone nurturing their divine feminine. And I want to say thank you to everyone who came in just in the last few minutes. Thank you all. Butterfly Reading, Linda, good to see you here. Christine Farrar, nice to see you. Barbara, Heart, Love. I love that name. And also Tropical Thievery. That's so cute. Mary
Can I
Thornberry.
put in real quick? We've already got somebody talking about I never got a notification.
Oh,
Go back and check, make sure you're still subscribed because YouTube's been on an unsubscribing spree lately.
Yes.
And,
Yeah.
So I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh, thank you for addressing that, Shari. And Marie Selentine, Arlene, good to see you. 3 Shifting Veils. And also, let's see, Maurice. Marie. Oh, I already said hi to Marie. I need those glasses. I'm at that age. Hecker page. Progressive. That's and Teresa, good to see you. Carolyn, nice to see you. Aunt B, that's cute. Aunt B. And Mary Starshine, good to see you. Lynn Shee, Jules, Learning to Listen. Suzanne Fortier, Rossi, good to see you. Mary Kelm and Bernadette, good to see you too. Jim Bowles, nice to see you. And I think I'm almost at the end here, everyone. Yeah. If I missed you, it's my fault. I just need I need to get my close-up glasses.
Not to worry. Not to worry. Not to worry.
Anyway, so here we are on the topic of what are your daily mystical practices or practical practices for the modern priestess goddess energy that you are. And we're going to start with Marina. What do you do, and what can you think of that you can suggest to people in our audience that they might do to honor that within that divine feminine, whether they're male or female?
Male or female. I think it's particularly important for us women, because we have been, we've kind of been on the back burner for a good long time when it comes to looking after our own sovereignty and being our own cheering section. So one of the things that I did a number of years back, and it sounds really simple, and what do you mean? But it really does work. I had found some affirmations on Amazon, and one of them, it's a set of eyes, and underneath it says, "Queen. She remembered who she was, and the game changed."
Got chills.
And I have that on my one of my bedroom walls. I see it every single day, more than once a day. And that little thing, the wall thing, it's easy to put up and easy to take down. It also came.
I've seen that meme online. Yeah.
Yes, and it also came with a to kind of let you know how to put it together, with a smaller sticker. It's maybe 2 inches square, and I have that on my laptop, so that whatever I'm doing, I'm connecting with that.
So powerful.
It is. It is. And remember, it was Eleanor Roosevelt who said, "People will treat you the way you allow them to treat you."
Mm-hmm.
So when people are rude to you, when they are when they're not being respectful or listening to you, or you can say, I'm not doing this. Stop. You have the ability to stand up for yourself, and there's nothing wrong with standing up for yourself. So some of the other things that I do is I have of course, my rocks and my crystals. They're everywhere. And one of the ones that I just recently picked up, and it's fabulous.
Ooh.
It is green, and this is emerald aura quartz.
Wonderful. Beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
And that it has to do with the heart chakra, and it says it adds to our energy field a powerful and expanded green layer. The layer protects our etheric body and gives us the ability to send green energy orbs to strengthen other people's auras.
Nice.
So those are some of the things that I surround myself with, things that confirm for me that as a divine being, I have a right to be happy. I have a right to be joyful. I have a right to speak my mind, to be honest, to live in integrity. And I really don't allow other people to kind of come in and rain on my parade.
Mm-hmm.
So that's knowing your rights and knowing your value.
Yes.
Knowing your worth.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's pretty essential for all of that. And I love that she remembered who she is, and the game changed.
Mm-hmm.
That
is like, wow. Yeah. That is so profound.
It is.
Yes.
Thank you, Marina.
Yeah.
That was
and
just.
I'll also mention too, I have another little sticker, and that's on my bathroom mirror. and it says, "Shut up, you look beautiful."
I like that too. Yeah. When your mind starts to talk back to
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Very handy.
Yep.
Right.
Absolutely.
I love that. I love that, Marina. Thank you. And Allie, how do you practice that goddess appreciation?
It's got to be pizza. It's got to be pizza. Love it.
There you go. I mean, it could be, everybody has their favorite thing that nurtures or makes themselves feel good. And,
And it doesn't matter, even like it can be frozen pizza. It's okay.
Yes, absolutely. I'm right there with
So,
you.
I didn't want to be a wise guy, but that's the other part of it, is that it's laughter and joy, and it's very hard sometimes for us to find that in a world that doesn't have it right available to everybody.
Yes.
So there's always something I'm looking at, thinking about, or I'm working on that has that component in it. And it could be that I'm making a list about something, or I'm deciding what I'm going to read. Now, I gave up reading when I started teaching from home. So I gave up reading about 2020 because of the pandemic, because I have 10 or 13 classes. And it's my favorite thing to do besides other, as far as indulging myself. And I decided just last week that I need to screw it. I need to read. So, yeah. And I've already finished a book and a half, and I've done it, piecemeal over a few days. But today I have 2 more classes that needed grading, and they needed it graded today. And I wrote to the classes and I said, guess what? I'm going to extend your papers 3 more days, and so that you have time to see what I've written, and then you can get it back to me, because I can't get them graded today because I'm busy.
Perfect.
Yeah. Because otherwise I just keep working and working.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
love
not
that.
respecting myself.
You gave
Yeah.
yourself, you took it upon yourself to create a wider space for you, for your own time.
Right.
So, I mean, that's to nurture you and take care
You
of
have
you.
to do whatever works for you. You're right. And of course, I love spending, I really like my alone time. So even though Keith's home all the time, he gets up in the morning and he goes into another room, and he's in there all day. And so I am really all by myself all day, and it makes me very happy. So I'm with all my stuff. I'm with my lights and my crystals and my friends, and so I feel very empowered by that. And when I sit down to do a show, or I want to do a meditation or something, I light all my candles if I can, and I bring in my incense and some of my stones, and it just feels extra special. Because and of course I wear the necklace, and everybody knew this because I said it on the show this morning, but I wear the necklace that says I am enough.
I love that.
And this is all I can be, and that's enough for me. And so
I love
it has
that.
to be enough for others, or you can choose to go one or the other. I don't know. Yeah.
No, that's perfect. And that is really about you acknowledging you're enough, because
And
who
pizza.
needs convincing? Not those outside of us.
Right. Yeah.
It's us that needs to feel our worth.
That's
and
correct.
know. And then everyone outside of us will act accordingly. And that's how it all works.
You get treated the way you treat yourself.
Exactly.
So if you're shabby to yourself, someone's going to be shabby to you.
Yes.
Exactly. And if you get treated shabbily, you got to say to yourself, where did my boundaries weaken, or what is it that I'm projecting that didn't get through to this person?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You need to set them straight in some way.
That's right. That's right. Yes. In a kind way. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Allie. That's great. And Shari, what's your modern technique on, really giving the goddess energy, the priestess energy that you are, that nurturing and space and care on a daily basis?
On a daily basis, it's when I get up in the morning after I make my trip to the toilet. because at my age, that comes first, regardless.
Mhm.
It's getting my cup of coffee and going out on my patio and sitting outside by myself for the first 10 or 15 minutes, drinking my coffee and it's still dark outside. So it's not like I'm enjoying the day yet. It's now with the time change, it's a little bit lighter, but it's still kind of more on a dusky scale. And so it's nice to just kind of sit there, and I don't really do anything. I don't think about anything. I just sit in my own self and just sit and enjoy that cup of coffee. And then after about 10 minutes, I get up, I come inside, I fix another cup of coffee, and then I go to the bathroom and put the face on so that I feel presentable. There was a time when I couldn't have cared less if I had makeup on. Most of the time, I never wore it. But as I've gotten older, and especially now that I'm in front of a camera all the time, um, it's become an important aspect for me to look my best, to look presentable, Um, because if I come on here without my face on, I'm so washed out looking. I just look like a milky phase there, Chocolate, gotta have my chocolate. Not a lot, just a little bit every day. Um, y'all were talking about crystals. I have little bags of crystals all over the place. So as I go throughout my day, if I feel that need, I need to pick that up, put it in my pocket. I do. This is something new I got not that long ago, and it's one of those pyramid
Yes. Orgone. Yeah.
crystals.
Yeah.
I actually got it on Amazon for a nickel. It was one of their special Prime Day super sales,
yeah.
and they
Oh
had
my
like
gosh.
all this stuff for practically nothing. I'm lucky I got one. I mean, I got it,
Yeah.
and if I hadn't have clicked buy it now, I would have lost it because they were going that
Yeah.
fast,
That's pretty.
Wow.
And then I have my candles, be they the battery operated kind,
Yes.
turn that back off, or the real kind, which these I like because they smell really nice. I got this at CVS on sale for like $5. Smells like pine cones and apple pie.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's a really lovely scent.
Ooh.
And then of course it's the little things I do when I'm getting ready to read or do a show. I have my smudging spray that I'll spray. I have my little bell that I ring just to kind of clear the energy. Uh, I've got oils and other odds and ends here that just depends on what kind of jumps up and says my turn. And so I was like, okay. And uh, trying to is something that I've gotten away from the last couple of years is reading. That resonated with me what Allie was saying. And just the other day, I was looking over on my little table. It was like I got a stack of books, and I haven't had time to sit down and read any of them. I thought, you know what? I have really got to start, even if it's only 15 minutes a day, and reading 5 pages, just to sit down and read again, because you lose something in the mental department when you're not reading.
Like that beautiful imagination you're turning on to see the vivid scenes you're reading.
It's great listening to the short stories on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I do that a lot when I'm running and traveling in the car, doing this, that, or the other, because they're great little stories, and they're anywhere from 10 minutes to maybe 45 minutes long, and wide variety of topics you might want to listen to.
Yeah.
I know Val and I talk about our dirty little secret. We listen to the stories, and and I'll usually throughout the day I'll plug it in, and listen to maybe one or two when I have nothing that requires me listening if I'm just doing busy work.
Yeah.
It makes it easy because it erases the noise around me in the office so that I can focus on what I'm doing. I know some people can't focus on work if there's music playing or a story or a book going in the background. I'm the opposite. I can't focus unless that's going on in the background because it blocks all the other noises, you know.
And that's funny you should mention that. My husband's like that. He puts the TV on full blast and he's doing financial reports. And I'm like, I am just the opposite. I can't have any of that noise going on. But it's funny how it helps him concentrate. And it helps you concentrate.
It helps me concentrate. It's something about it, just the droning of it, whether if it's listening to another show or listening to a political pundit or listening to one of the stories. It's just that noise, that chatter in the background that kind of blocks out everything else so that I can focus in on what it is I'm working on.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people, when I tell them that, they look at me like I'm crazy, like,
because I can't tune out of that noise, that background noise. But my husband can. He does beautifully, and so do you. So it's pretty interesting how we all function in
it's
way.
just all a little different. Crystals. I mean, I have my crystals I wear, my gemstones. Little plug, Otter Spirit. I'm starting to build up quite a collection with them. I love their gemstones. And I have, like, I find myself with this that Allie gave us last year. A lot of times I'll be working on doing like my weekly, week ahead reading or my monthly reading, and I'll find myself just sitting and like holding it while I'm writing out what I want to say. Because it's something about just hanging on to it, and it gives me comfort. And just little different odds and ends. But I think the most important thing I do is in the morning with my coffee first thing, and nobody's awake, nobody's around me. It's just me and the outdoor cat that moved onto our patio, who's out to here with babies again. She's getting ready to deliver again.
Oh my God, no.
I'm like, this is the 5th litter in the last 3 years since she moved into our patio. She's getting ready to
She's going to get
with a girl at work who volunteers at one of the shelters, and
it's public safety.
Try to get a trap and get her fixed. And so I'm hoping we get that accomplished in the next couple of months. But and then at night, it's like at the end of the day, after the shows, or I've done my readings, or I've prepared thumbnails or whatever it is I'm working on, usually about the last half hour before I go take off the face and put on the makeup and put on the nightgown and go to bed, I'll go back outside and sit on the patio. And again, a lot of times it's just listening to whatever's next in the queue on YouTube, which could be a variety of things. And I'm usually out there with my tablet and I'm playing one of the little games, the little puzzle games. They're like kindergarten level games. I don't want to have to think about it. It's just something to keep my fingers busy, and I kind of space out with it, and I'll sit for a good 30 minutes, and it relaxes me, calms me down, brings me down so that I can then come in and go to bed. And I sleep a little bit better that way. And it's just little things like that. It's like I don't have any big rituals except maybe the coffee and the patio at night with the tablet and the mindless games. But that's really about it. I try to do on weekends, I try to do guided meditations.
Yeah.
Because I still can't get my brain to shut up long enough to do just a regular meditation. So I have to do a guided one to lead me down the path. And there's so many good ones out there that everybody does,
Oh, yeah.
So
there's a lot of good ones.
There's a lot of good ones you can pick from. Just kind of take your pick.
Yeah,
who
and
you want
any
to
of
listen
them are going to be really good to
to.
help
Yeah,
you get into the energies. Yeah, for sure.
exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And and yes, it sounds like a lot, but it's not really, because it's not like a massive amount of time. It's 10 minutes here or 20 minutes there. And, just
Yeah,
that little bit of downtime, just like I have to go outside every day because I
Yes.
have to ground. And to ground, I have to be
yeah.
outside.
And
And
well, since we've been having this conversation, is there anything, Sherry? I'm going to go around the other way again and ask: is there anything you can think of that you can add? I know Allie said about reading, and that's phenomenal. What would you add that you're not doing presently to kind of expand our idea about what? Oh, yeah, I should add that too.
yeah, reading, definitely. Like I said, I got a stack of books that just seems to
But
keep growing, and I
if you
never get a
felt like
chance
you
to
had
read them.
time and just, you had time, what would you be doing? What would you do for yourself, for instance?
Oh, probably rearrange my room because it's gotten to the point where it's just you don't want to see what's
So
behind the screen.
you're saying
Looks like a problem.
your goddess palace, you need to get it in
I
shape.
need to clean and rearrange and reset things up where it just flows better.
And there's
I
something to be
I
said for
feel the
that. Yeah,
flow. I feel breakage in the flow a lot of times
yeah,
because there's just too much junk, and it's just because I have nowhere to put it. And so
yeah,
I'm at the stage where it's like, okay, it's time for me to seriously start throwing crap away. You haven't opened it in 5 years. You're
yeah.
not going to open it tomorrow and use it again. So let's get rid of it. Um, and um, and yeah, just trying to kind of get things back in order
Yeah.
in my space
And,
and in my house.
and also, something I talked about before, I don't know if it was on this show, but as you change and your energy shifts, your surroundings have to grow with you, and you haven't
Yeah.
gone in and made it yours again. And how many years have you left it that way? But you need to go in and revamp it
Redo
in
it.
some way,
Right.
because
Yeah.
it has to reflect who you are right now. And
Right.
just so how important is that? Even if it's just
Yeah.
painting the walls or putting a new bedspread on or whatever that means for you.
Taking my curtain walls down and washing them.
There you go. Any of those things that could
And
renew.
getting all the dog hair and cat hair off of them. It's like,
Yeah.
but I can't get them down by myself because they're attached to the ceiling. So
Yeah.
I have to get one of the guys to do it. And so therein
bigger
lies that
project.
problem,
Yeah.
is trying to corral somebody to come spend 30 minutes and take them all down so I can wash them
Yes.
and then come back and hang them all back up after they're clean.
Yeah, that's a big project. But you deserve
It's a
it.
big project.
You deserve to have your space
Yes.
Right.
way
Right.
energetically, with just the right amount of things in there that you can navigate, and you know where everything is, and it's all energetically what you use, and you packed away the things you don't use, or you've given them away. All of that.
Or
All of
just chuck them because they're just not
Or
worth
just
giving
throw 'em
away
away.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, that's shifting energy like crazy. And thank you, Sherry. And Allie, what would you do on top of that book reading? What other thing would you make time for yourself if you actually had the space?
I love making soup, so I would make a homemade soup. Or beans, black beans. I love to have them in the crock pot in the winter, especially if I usually don't go out and come back, but if I did, the smell,
Oh
when you
my
get
God, I love that too.
Gumbo in my house.
There's nothing like homemade soup, and I do love the beans. Yeah,
Yep.
that sounds
I would
fantastic.
also get, I chew my nails, so I wouldn't get a manicure, but I would go back to get a pedicure because I have diabetic feet.
Oh yeah,
and they could be working on that. And that would be helpful to me.
that would be
And
helpful.
the last thing I would do, which nobody does anymore, nobody does this, is I would handwrite letters.
Yes.
Ooh.
I love a gift letter. My father wrote letters. I have every letter he ever wrote me. after
Oh my
I
God.
got older, and I can look at it and I can remember him and I can remember how he wrote. And every time I
Aw.
look at his handwriting, it just gives me goosebumps. So I think we don't do
Just
that.
sending a card to somebody because
Or
they're
a
on your
card, yeah.
mind instead of popping off an email, actually taking the time to fill out a card and put it in an envelope and mail it off. I mean,
There is something to be said about actually writing something. It
yeah,
definitely is a
It
beautiful
really is.
thing.
It's
part of
very
your
powerful.
energy to that.
Very powerful. Very
Yeah.
powerful. Thank
I
you.
like that. Tapioca Thievery said
Yeah.
here, I would be getting massages if money and time weren't an obstacle.
Oh,
There you go.
God,
That is
yes.
something that
Once a week.
honestly, I go once a month for a massage. That is something that I do for myself, and I do it with pleasure. There was a time when I didn't, when there would be other things that would come up, and I would put myself kind of at the bottom of the list until I thought, wait a minute. What I'm paying for a massage, if I needed that money for a bill, I would find it.
Yep,
If I
you would.
needed to set aside an hour and a half, 2 hours for something that was important, I would find the time. So
Yeah.
why am I not then doing that for myself? I would do it for someone else. And that really helped to change the perspective of things, so that now, no, there is one day in the month that I don't plan shows. I don't do anything. That is my massage day. I go in there and it's like, okay,
That's it.
this is my
I
time.
desperately need to do that.
Yeah, to just sit back, relax, pedicure. Yes, that's Allie. That's
There's another thing I need to start doing again, too.
Yeah.
I haven't done that in a long time.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic to do that for yourself. And there's nothing like when you have a good masseuse, there's nothing like getting that kind of body work done.
Yeah.
It really releases things and helps you.
Toxins. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. It's amazing.
energetically, so beautiful to do for yourself. And looking at what everyone said, there's not much for me to add to it except for what do I do? My ritual, I must have my chai tea in the morning.
Yeah.
And Allie has been, she's gifted me quite a bit of my chai tea that I've enjoyed over the time period. So thank you for that.
Oh, you're most welcome.
And very delicious, very delicious. And I enjoy it so much. And what I'm doing when I'm sitting in my meditation room, in my meditation chair, which is a soft, comfy recliner, I drink my chai tea and I contemplate my navel.
There you go.
And I mean, that's all that's going on during that time.
Yes.
It is my quiet time. And I had to just laugh like crazy when Allie sang, and Keith goes off in that room and I have my room. Well, John goes up to his man cave. He stays in there all day. I am down here in the
like he isn't even there. Yeah. That's great.
See, for our age group, that's like pure love. You're in your sweet spot, right?
Yeah. Yeah. When you have a very solid relationship when you can both go to your own room and you don't obsess about what the other person is doing in their space. You're just relaxing in your space. Yes. And I almost bought one of those massage chairs 2 Christmases ago for myself. It's like the kind they have when you go get a pedicure. You can sit there and it does all the stuff. And it's like, I really need to get that. And I looked around at the time. It was like, I have nowhere to put one right now. So
they're big.
That would be part of rearranging is making room for a massage chair for this.
There you go. That would be a beautiful gift for yourself.
Yes.
And that would be like not quite like going to get a massage, but close to it. And you could
especially if I could put it outside.
There is that. but you don't want any critters in it. So
That's it. It's like and I can't haul it in and out the door, but if I could have one made for outdoors and I wouldn't have to worry about it, oh, that would
and
be
I
perfect.
understand because outdoors seems to be your secret room.
Your secret
Yes,
room.
that's yeah.
Because you don't have
Last year for Christmas,
Yeah.
I told Lewis was like, I don't know what to get you for Christmas. And I said, the little store right up the corner, they got rocking chairs, the big wooden slat
Yeah.
wood rocking chairs
Yes.
Mhm.
on sale for like $60 a chair. And I said, I would really like a rocking chair for the patio. So
Yeah.
he went over there and they had 2 left
Oh,
and he got them both. And so I have my 2 rocking chairs out on the patio so I can sit in either one I want,
very nice. Very nice. And there's something about rocking or gliding.
Yeah, I sit there
Gliding
and
or
start.
rocking that is so comforting.
I like the Canadian rocker that glides.
I like
Have you
I am a glider person myself.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
yep.
is
I like
just
those too.
heaven.
It's
You're not
just
going like
lose
this.
it.
You're not bad.
You're not doing that. You're
rolling.
just
Yeah.
slowly going.
Well, I'm a rock heart
slowly.
anyway. I just kind of lean back and just kind of,
Mhm.
just my toes will just hit the concrete, so
Yeah.
just enough to push. I think I was watching a live with Marie. It was his members meeting with Marina
Mhm.
last spring, and I brought the laptop out, and I'm sitting there and I'm watching her. And suddenly I heard somebody say, I think she fell asleep because I was sitting in the rocker and I was just rocking away, my eyes closed, and I could hear them talking, but I was in the
You're
zone.
gone anyway.
I was gone.
Yep. Nothing
Well,
wrong with that.
That just proves that movement, that kind of movement is so soothing and it does take you away. So I enjoy the chai tea. I enjoy having my meditation time. And I also enjoy that time that I spend by myself in my meditation room where ideas pop in for new things to do. Whatever I'm bringing forward, I'm getting from my channeling, and channeling now seems to be not you're tuning into channeling. You are the channeling. The channeling's just coming through all the time. And it's
your
like,
higher self, you're getting it
yes,
from.
exactly.
Yeah.
You're just connected and you're channeling all the time. There isn't oh, wait, I got to connect. No, it's happening all the time for everyone. This is going on. So, so there is that. And what else do I do? I don't have enough practices for myself in that way. So I need to develop more. Because I don't really, that's all I do. I don't have any other ones. I don't get mani-pedis just because I'm let's face it, I'm lazy.
Petties are wonderful. Manis, I use press-on nails. A drop of glue,
See, that's just
stick
too
it
much
on, and I'm
trouble.
done. So.
I got to wash my hair. I want to scrape my scalp. No. I got to type on my iPad. No. It's not practical for me.
Not
And
your thing. Yeah.
I'm just not, that doesn't do it for me. For me personally. What does it for me? Give me a box of C's candy and
I noticed that we've seen things like getting new sheets for the bed, washing the bed. Yeah.
The new sheets for the bed, a really high thread count. Soft,
beautiful.
Sheets.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Sheila
says
bed
fresh
spread.
Flowers. Bringing home yourself a fresh flower.
The flower
thing. I just bought a set of new towels. They're like the oversized towels, 100%
nice
Egyptian cotton, and they're like thick. Another Prime Day sale I got on Amazon.
Very nice.
And I got, I think it was six towels for like under $20.
Oh my God, that's a giveaway.
Yeah, I mean, I was lucked out that day. I was hitting click and paid left and right. So
those are definitely luxurious items that can help you feel pampered. There's no doubt about that. Because when I go to bed at night, I demand soft sheets.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when I get into bed and I'm moving around, because it's so soft. Yes. That is definitely a time when I'm feeling really pampered and wonderful. And also, my husband a few months ago put in a vanity for me, to a makeup vanity area in our bathroom, in our master bath. So I appreciate that so much. And he installed a nice lighting area and mirror, really nice to sit down and have space for
Yeah.
all of that. I really appreciate that. So that's a little pamper.
Never had one of those.
Yeah, it's something I've always wanted, and my bathroom was big enough to have it in there.
There you go.
And, so I'm telling you, it made me feel
Hmm.
really pampered and taken care of. So,
Or when it does get cold, for the few weeks that it gets cold down here,
yeah.
it's having my long rectangular heating pad
Oh,
between the covers and plugged in, so that when I do go get in the bed, ooh, my feet hit that roasty, toasty
you just
warm,
said
and I'm in
it.
heaven. That's it.
I have to say, Shari, you just hit on something really important. I have my electric blanket at night because I'm a crazy person that likes to put the air conditioning onto 65. Doesn't matter what time of year it is. It's got to be at 65 or lower. And I put the electric blanket on just to warm the bed up at night.
Yes.
And that's very comforting. And then, I have one for my recliner in my meditation room, and I can turn it on, a little warming throw. And
There
yeah,
you go.
I'm spoiled because I'm looking at those things like, well, those are just everyday items that everyone should have. But
There's a
they
lot of
are.
people who would give anything to have a heating
Yeah,
pad
they are my comfort.
or a
Yeah,
heated blanket.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm taking them for granted a little bit. I can see that. And if you were going to tell people in our audience, what is the most important thing you think in a goddess kind of practice for the modern priestess goddess? Would you have an altar? Would you say something to the archetype of the goddess within you? Or do you think what we're doing is enough, the honoring of us, in terms of our daily life? Or do you think there should be some energetic practice beyond what we're doing? Mystical practices, like, how like when we blow the cinnamon in the door kind of practices, what do we do for ourselves that are like that? I guess for Marina, you are kind of doing that by having your affirmations.
Yeah.
But I really
try
don't
to
have
find
any.
reasons to take care of myself, to give myself permission to honor the goddess within. Yes.
There you go.
That's
That
yeah.
big thing right there in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Giving yourself
ourselves
permission.
permission. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Just that right there. That is like the starting point, isn't it? Yeah, because we don't think we put ourselves last.
Yes, we do. We do. It's putting yourself first and realizing that is not an act of selfishness, that is an act of, it's an act of self-confirmation as a divine being. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not supposed to be struggling or fearful or whatnot, that I should be in joy. So let me find reasons that I can validate for the universe that I am in joy.
Exactly.
That means
like
finding reasons to say yes to treating myself to things that bring me joy.
And that is super powerful. That right there, realizing where you're at and what you're appreciating, and what more can you do for yourself in that day? What wonderful treat can you give yourself? And especially I just want to put this one, somebody up here that talked about their cat.
I was just,
I think the best is cuddling up with your cat for a full on purr. Can make
I read
bad day
that.
disappear. Yeah.
And I thought, because the way I do my pillows, I have like the long body pillow, and then my regular pillow on top of it that I lay my head on.
Yeah.
And my cat Minu, my cat, she likes to get on that long one between my pillow and the long pillow and lay in between. And when I lay down at night and I'm hearing, very, very muted, but she's like
Yes.
right there. And
It's
it's
very
relaxing.
comforting, the sound.
It is. It is.
There's no doubt about that. A pet's purring or snoring or whatever the sounds they're making, it's a
Or
nice
just curled up next to you, I mean,
yeah. Yes, there's something about that that is very,
Absolutely.
very nice. So I love Marina's the first things you would do in starting this kind of practice. I really like that. And Allie, what would you say is one of the most important things as you're starting out this goddess priestess kind of
Mhm.
attention?
I have a very strong affinity for green Tara. And I
Oh,
have this beautiful picture of her. And you can go on to YouTube and you can find the mantra that goes with green Tara. And
I've
when
seen it.
I really need to get myself connected to the goddess energy, I put it on. It runs for, I don't know, an hour. I don't always go an hour, but
yeah.
it just energizes me and just reminds me that we have the power. It's available to us, and call it in. And so,
I'm just getting the big chills as you're saying all of that, because
Yeah.
green Tara is very, very powerful goddess
She is.
energy.
She is.
Yeah,
She's
I just
beautiful.
love that,
She's
Allie.
beautiful. And
Beautiful.
I found this place, I guess, on Etsy that has all the deities. I mean, you could
Oh.
get anybody you wanted. And it's just on the back. See, I don't have it framed or anything, but I just love it. And the
Beautiful.
green is so healing for me.
Yes.
Very healing.
Yeah.
Very healing. Very powerful
Absolutely.
energy. And I love that, Allie, because there's nothing like connecting to your archetype, your goddess, priestess energy, like whether it's green Tara, Isis, Inanna, Hathor, whoever that may be for you. That gives you power. That gives you that energy that going forward and that strength to go forward in the day. There's nothing like that kind of connection. So that's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Shari,
It's
what
kind of
would
like
you-
having my spirit guides, the picture of my spirit guides that hang over my bed.
Yes. Yeah.
And I don't spend time just gazing at it or contemplating it, but it's there when I wake up in the morning. And even if it's just a fleeting glimpse, it's there. I see it. And I get that little rush of they're with me. And it's the same going to bed at night. I see them just before I go to bed. And it's like, they're with me. Okay. And it's just that little split second of physically seeing it, knowing it's right there,
So having the inspirational or connected, just like me and my Paramahansa Yogananda or Hathor or Babaji, that's how it is for me. So having those beings that you can look at, that you have an affinity to, God, goddess, whoever that may be. I am a big Isis fan and also Hathor. So those are my goddess energies. And you notice I have my goddess energy right
and
there.
this sits right here in my face whenever I'm online, and that's my Wonder Woman voodoo doll.
Oh.
Because it brings in the power of the voodoo for the healing, but it's Wonder Woman. And so it's like, that's my favorite superhero, and that's who makes me, because she's strong and she's powerful and she can deal with anything, but she's also very feminine and very much embodies that goddess power. She doesn't have to make herself masculine in order to be powerful.
Very true.
And that's what I like about that character, and the way it was originally written, was that she was powerful. She was a goddess. She could kick anybody's butt that came along, but she was still loving and nurturing and very feminine, and just that was her nature, and that just always really appealed to me out of all the superheroes that I love. She's my favorite. When I found her in a voodoo doll, it was like kismet. You know, it was like, oh my God, that's it. So yeah.
I love that. I love that. That's really beautiful, and an example about what you can do to find something that inspires and brings that feeling out within you, because that connection to the feeling is what opens your heart and connects you to that energy, the energy of you, but in the multiverse. That is like expanding it exponentially. And that's what we're going for, is you realizing you are that powerful energy in the multiverse. And you know, everything that you all have shared is so powerful. And I hope all of us take notes. I took notes on everybody's ideas about what they do. And I got four pages full. There's only 3 people, 4 pages full, because, you know, everyone's practice, everyone has things that other people, you know, one does one thing, one does another, but they work for all of you.
Yeah.
And so you might find things for you that are a little different, and that's okay, because that's how we do it.
We're different people.
Yeah, we're different people, even though we are still connected, and there is no separation. Our individuated personalities are here to experience life like this.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing. So making the best of it and looking at things that you can bring in to support your divine feminine in the world today is a powerful thing for you and those around you as you go out into the world. And you are vibing this high vibration of love for yourself. And this is what everybody sees your light and they go, oh, I don't know what she's doing, but I want some of that. That is what happens.
And there's been so many good shares in the chat of things that different people do that it's like, wow, I never thought of doing it like that before, you know, and just
a lot. Yes. Yeah. And Sheila's absolutely right. We can't give if we're empty. That's why we're talking about nurturing the goddess. Absolutely. This is why it's so important. And who's going to do this for us? We are going to do it for us. Who's the first line of this? That's us.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
That is. Don't wait for somebody else to pat you on the back and go, man, you're awesome. No, look in the mirror. You're awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Girl, you got it going on today. Good.
Yeah,
for you.
exactly.
Get
Look
out
at
there.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. Go tackle the world.
And that's why my voodoo doll is a cheerleader. Shari, good.
Mine's in here, but I don't know what she is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mine's a cheerleader. I have her over here.
that's because when I look at you, I always think cheerleader because you're always cheering other people on, you know. So
You nailed it, Shari.
Oh, mine's a yoga one, I think.
Oh, that's cute.
because it had the namaste with it and everything. I thought, oh, that's Allie. So
yeah, there you go.
Marina, I got you didn't I get you sister? Also a cheerleader. Yeah.
I knew Marina had the cheerleader too, and Marina is a cheerleader as well.
Yeah, she
There's
is.
no doubt about that.
I try. We all try.
So
that's just how I saw you two when I was buying them. It's like y'all were like my cheerleaders, and it's like
you really nailed those. Nailed those. And I want to say, Viviani says my daily self-love practice, I write on a gratitude journal every morning, and I spray rose water on my face and body after shower to honor the divine feminine and the rose's high frequency.
Excellent. I love that.
Wow. That is so powerful. It's giving me the chills just thinking about it. What a beautiful practice. And I have to say, rose water, oh my goodness, that is really honoring the divine feminine. There's no doubt about that. And Charlie says, I say I am thankful beginning each day for my life, the earth, and all the love I am in my life. I am honoring myself and all that is. That is beautiful.
Charlie.
And Teresa says she tries to remember every time She goes to the ladies' room to look in the mirror and tell myself, I love you. And of course, I write affirmations on the mirror. Excellent. Excellent practice. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love all of that. And I can see by a lot of the beautiful things you've typed into the chat that you can appreciate what we're saying. And Jules
Yes.
Niner saying, thank you guys.
Yeah.
It's been excellent.
So, you
The
know,
things that people do or ideas, it's like, wow, that's
Yes.
it's really amazing. So thank you all for all of your participation on this show today, and how important it is to make that space to really honor the divine feminine within. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. You have the divine feminine within you. And so, yeah, Edward, you missed it. Watch it again, because it is all about the divine feminine. And everyone on earth has the divine feminine and masculine within them. Doesn't matter what sex you are, you have it within you.
Yes.
And so
that's right.
this is a show for everyone to honor that divine feminine. So,
And you're more of a complete person when you can embody both.
Yes.
And not punish one or the other because
exactly. The divine balance.
Good for you.
Yes, as it's supposed to be, that divine balance between the masculine and feminine within everyone. And so thank you all for participating. I really appreciate it. And thank you to my wonderful co-host, Marina. What do you have coming up on your channel that you want people to know about?
Well, at 7 p.m., so in about an hour and a few minutes, I'll be on Arthur. Arthur Ease Your Mind. I'll be on his channel. And then tomorrow, we've got Messages for Light Workers, episode 152. And then after that show at 5:30, I'll be doing kitchen table issues. And Colleen the Cool Crone is going to be joining me.
Nice.
Looking forward to that. And then on Friday, we've got Story in the Cards. Allie's going to be doing that with me. And Saturday, I've got a members only get together. It'll be on Zoom, and that's at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I do have the link already posted on the YouTube page. Just click down in the posts and you'll see it for members only. And that's about it for now.
Okay, so everyone go like and subscribe to Heart Centered Tarot. Go to marinasheartcenteredtarot.com to sign up for bookings, to book a reading or classes.
Yes.
And there you are. So, Allie, what have you got coming up on your channel?
Tomorrow I'm taking the day off because I have to grade 30 papers. But after that, I'm going to honor my goddess and take a nap. And
those are
so
great
Friday,
too.
I know they are. So Friday, I'll be on with Marina, and then I'm on with Jeff before I'm on with Marina. So I'll be on with Jeff on his channel. Saturday, I've Debbie Three Shifting Veils coming on for the first time, so I'll have her on the show.
Awesome.
And then so I don't remember what else is. I don't think I have anything else over the weekend. So
I think that's wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Allie. Go to heartandsoulconnected.online to book readings with Allie and to sign up for any classes or subscribe to her channel site, and also sign up for memberships all the way around. So go like and subscribe to Heart and Soul Connected as well. YouTube channel. Shari, what have you got coming up?
Tomorrow night, I'm doing Politics with Judy. We do the alternate Thursday where we're not doing Golden Girls. Friday, I'm doing Monthly Mysteries with Amy, and Mel is going to join us this Friday. We do a cold case or a paranormal case or just something kind of off the wall and out there that we do for an hour. And then I have my members only live stream Friday night. And right after I get off work Friday, I'm going to go get a haircut.
I was just thinking, oh my gosh, I love your hair right now. I was just saying to myself, oh my God, she's letting it
turning
grow
into
out.
straw at the bottom. I
You
need
know
to
what?
get the dead ends trimmed.
On TV, on YouTube TV, it's looking really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay.
So you know.
I look and think, oh, I need to cut the ends.
So at some point soon.
And then,
oh, go ahead, Shari.
oh yeah, Saturday I've got Sun Psychic Jean coming on.
Yeah.
Then I got Diana Bowles and Valerie from Illumination Portal for our monthly astrological show that I just sit and listen as they tell me everything that's going on. And then the slumber party with Ramon will be Saturday
Wonderful.
night. So,
wonderful.
yeah.
So, you know,
and
Shari,
Sunday I sleep.
okay. Shari, do you have that tarot class? Are you still working on that? Getting that?
Oh, for the message board.
Message board. Oh, it's manifestation board. It's a
vision board, manifestation board. I had started working on it, and then things happened, and it kind of got put on the back shelf. And then Jackie, one of my members, is she's done them before, so she's going to come on board with me and help me work on it. And we just haven't been able to connect to spend a little time together to go over it.
So it's something to look forward to. Everybody pay attention. Shari will post it on her YouTube channel when things get ready. So look for that announcement.
I'm hoping maybe I can get it kind of put together over Thanksgiving weekend because I got a 4-day weekend. So.
And if you want to book readings with Shari, just go to her YouTube channel.
Voices at Gmail.
Yeah, and then click on the email, send her an email, and you can book a reading with Shari that way.
That's it.
And so classes are to come. So everyone
working on it.
and all the channels, like and subscribe. Everyone, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you so much, and we'll see you.
What about you, Val?
Oh, well,
what have you got coming up?
You know, I have all the classes online. You can go to dragonflycrystals.store and sign up for all the classes. They're out there, including the alchemy workshop. You can just go and look at all of them on that. Sign up for a reading. I have opened up 30-minute readings as well as the hour long because people were begging. And of course, I had to do it. So I did it for all of you. I opened up 30-minute readings, which I haven't ever done before. I just want to thank all of you for being with us today for Sisters. And next week, it's going to be Allie. It's going to be Marina. Heart Centered Tarot, Marina's channel, Sisters of the Mystical Tarot. And everyone, thank you again. And we love you guys. I hope you got a lot out of this, which I personally did. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Oh. I have to end the stream, everyone.